Mr. James.
That's right. How's it going?
Well, how are you?
Doing well. How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Thanks for taking some time and talking with us here this morning.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for talking with me.
You bet. Kevin, I'm going to do like an official intro for you real quick, if that's cool. Okay, you ready?
Sounds good.
We got a very special guest this morning. This guy, widely known for playing Doug Hefferman on the hit CBS sitcom King of Queens. He's also starred in some great films such as I Now Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry, Paul Blart Mall Cop, Grown Ups, Zookeeper, just to name a few. Let's make some noise. He's going to be at Chrysler Hall Wednesday, 7:30. The one and only Mr. Kevin James. How we doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. Thanks for spending some time. Has it been a while, Kevin, since you've been to Hampton Roads? Do you visit the area every now and then, the beach, all that good stuff? How long's it been since you've been here?
I haven't been down there since, I think it's got to be 20 years. 25 years. So I'm excited to come back.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We're super pumped to have you in town. Can't wait for the show. Getting talking with Kevin James. He's going to be doing this thing at Chrysler Hall Wednesday, 7:30. Kevin, before we start, man, the family, wife and kids, everybody doing okay?
Everybody's great. I got 4 kids now. An amazing wife. It's a pretty incredible life. I'm very happy.
That's good. That's good. Kevin, I got to ask, any of your kids going to follow in your footsteps? I was reading about your wrestling background. Do you see any of them doing any of that good stuff?
They're actually doing some plays now and doing a little. I tell you, I'm gearing my 4-year-old for stand-up. She makes me laugh the most. So who knows what they want to do? I don't know if they want to wrestle. I only wrestled for 1 year and. I was not great at it, so I got out of it. But, whatever they want to do, I'm going to support them and help them.
That's wonderful, man. And you found comedy, and it looked like it worked out pretty well for you.
So far, yeah. I wanted to be a professional athlete. That didn't work out, so I switched gears, which is what you got to do sometimes.
That's funny, Kevin, because that was always in my cards also. You know, the whole professional athlete didn't work out for me. Any of them that would have me?
You
know what I mean? Like, I'll take whatever, right? Just as long as I can be a professional athlete. But we're talking with Kevin James. Got a big show, Chrysler Hall, Wednesday, 7:30. Hey, Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about your NASCAR-backed Netflix comedy series?
Yeah, I'm very excited about this one. It's a new world for me. I've gone to some races. I've done the Gentlemen Start Your Engines. I've started a few and was blown away by them. I even sat in a pit crew, like in one of the pits with some riders and drivers, but I'm excited to learn all about this world and become. I played as the chief of a pit crew, which is exciting. So
nice.
It's pretty cool. It's a different role for me, and I'm just so pumped up. NASCAR's involved with it, and we're excited to get this thing going.
Kevin, you got any experience working on cars, stuff like that?
Zero. My dad was decent at it, but I am so bad under the hood. It's amazing. But I want to test my driving skills. I want to see if these guys are going to let me drive.
You know, I'll tell you what, man. I went to a NASCAR race just for the sake of going one time. It was pretty incredible. I mean, the speed that those guys hit going around those corners, it's really something else. I'd like to see you in that car, man.
They took me around in a pace car once, which, they just started running around. And it got up to about 100 miles an hour on the track. And the driver took his hands off the wheel going into the turns, and it was like this centrifugal force that just held you in there. Scared the crap out of me, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet. No, that sounds crazy. Again, hanging with Kevin James, show Chrysler Hall Wednesday at 7:30. Hey, man, I wanted to ask you. Seems like you're in good with these guys. Of course, you've done the movies with Sandler. Do you hang with these guys pretty often? It looks like the relationship that you guys have on screen is pretty legit. Any free time, do you guys go over and hang out with each other? How's that work out with the guys?
I've been great friends with Sandler for a really long time. So we go, the families go on vacation. We do everything, a lot of stuff together. And I don't see the other guys as much. I'll see them kind of when we're working, basically. But because they're in L.A. and I'm in New York. But Sandler, we always get together.
Was there ever anything, Kevin, early on when you were starting your comedy? Did you ever have any potential auditions with SNL, like with these guys? Was that something you just kind of bypassed? Was that ever in the cards for you?
No, I did. I was at the Montreal Comedy Festival when I first started doing stand-up up there, and I got a call that they wanted me to audition for SNL, and I was so excited. I didn't have any characters really, so I just had my stand-up, and I flew back down to New York from Montreal, and I auditioned, and they audition you literally, you're like standing in a dark room by yourself, like they're watching you, but you can't even see them. There's no real crowd. I bombed so bad. I ate it so bad. I remember feeling the sweat trickle down between my butt cheeks. It was miserable. I failed. I failed there, but because of that, it enabled me to get the King of Queens. So I'm blessed and I'm grateful.
Man, I could only imagine how nerve-wracking it would be to see to know that Lorne Michaels is sitting someplace in the dark watching you do your thing, you know? And for somebody as funny as you, bro, I mean, it's amazing to hear, like, you bombed. I mean, how amazing would one have to be in order to get the call, like a Sandler, to come back and be on the show? I just watched the rerun again of him hosting this past Saturday. I can't believe it took him as long as it did for him to come back around. But like I said, every time I'm watching you guys on film, there feels like there's like a real relationship there. So very cool that you guys hang out. Were you at the party where Adam Levine sang? I mean, I heard a little bit about that.
That was the bar mitzvah. Yeah, no, that was the. I couldn't get out there for that, but I missed that one, which he definitely threw it in my face. That Adam Levine showed up, and I couldn't show up. He said.
Yeah, but I heard Levine took his shirt off and everything.
Well, I don't know about that. I guess he did. Pretty incredible, though, huh?
Oh my goodness, man! Yeah, no doubt. For your kids' bar mitzvah, here's Adam Levine. That would be incredible. Yeah. I heard him talking about that on Stern, and the reaction from everybody. It was like the funniest thing I've ever heard. So
it's amazing, but I got to tell you, it puts pressure on him for his next kid when she has her.
How do you top that? You know what I mean, right? Hey, man, let's talk a little bit about the show again. Kevin James going to be doing this thing, Chrysler Hall, 7:30. What can people expect to hear and see?
It's a brand new special. I'm so excited about it. It's I released my Netflix special, and after that was done, I was able to get back in the garage and basically just write up a whole new act and start working that out. And it's been amazing. I've been touring with that and just excited to get it out there.
Kevin, let me ask you, as a comic, do you test your material? I hear a lot of comics, you know, when they're writing a new act, they like to go into some of these smaller towns. They'll do a Friday night just to see what type of reaction they can get. What's the preparation like for you when it comes to putting on a new special?
It's exactly that. There's a small town club that I'm associated with here, like on Long Island where I live, and it's a small club, but I go in there and I just practice the stuff and. You know, you work out the bit. You'll start with like 5-10 minute chunks and just start working it out, and you start adding to it. That's it. I mean, you really do it, and then you bounce from one club to the next club and try to go up on stage there, and you just work out the material until you start getting a rhythm with it and a feel for it, and you know, some stuff works, some stuff doesn't, and it's just a process.
How long would you say that process is from start to finish when you feel like, okay, I'm ready to take this out on the road for big venues like at Chrysler Hall?
For me, it took probably like a year now going into this one for this set. But it's all different. It's you know, if it's working well and you're coming up and you're creative and you're getting a lot of stuff and it's connecting with the audience, it can be pretty quick. You can write a lot of time quick, but if not, and I've had that too, where you just dry and it's just not landing, you got to change it up, and it's tough, you know. So there's no rhyme or reason. It's a very, very, you know, fickle process.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Hard work, hard work. We're super pumped to see the finished product, though. Mr. Kevin James going to be live at Chrysler Hall, 7:30 on Wednesday. Be on the lookout for his new NASCAR Back Netflix comedy series. Kevin, man, we appreciate the time. Can't wait to see the show. Keep doing your thing, man. Big fans here in Hampton Roads. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you.